Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I just finished up one of Peloton's newest programs, the Tunde Arms program. I talked about it in my Peloton homecoming video. For the very first time, not in a bike boot camp or an arms and light weights class, Tunde is on the mat doing strength training. At the time of filming this, the class is still only available for the Peloton guide, but in probably like 2 weeks or so, it's the middle of June right now, so probably by the end of June is when it's going to be made available to everybody. I did the entire 4-week program in conjunction with doing arms and light weights classes with Tunde 3 times a week, and I filmed the whole thing and took some measurements, took some progress, and talked about it a little bit. So I'm going to just show you guys my entire experience with the program, and then we will meet back here and I'll talk about it some more. Hey guys, today is Wednesday. I'm doing day 1, week 1 of the new Tunde arm program. You guys know I come on here looking like a gutter rat. It's time to work out. 30 days of Peloton video, you know that I'm obsessed with Tunde's arms and light weights program, so I have just been dying for her to get on the strength mat and start lifting heavy weights with us. So I'm gonna get it started today. Because this video is more results based, I am going to be just kind of giving you like a before of my arms, and we'll do progress check-ins as the weeks go by. I am still doing Tunde's arms and light weights challenge, which is not an official Peloton challenge. It's user made. Just Google Tunde arm challenge or go to Stay Home Stay Motivated on Instagram. You'll be able to find it. I'm currently on week 18 of the arms and light weight challenges, so I'll be doing that as well. And so I just want to put that out there because this is not the only arms program that I am doing at the moment. But yeah, I'm gonna get started here pretty soon, but I figured I would just give you a quick before of my arms, what they look like, and we can do weekly check-ins. So I'm gonna bow chicka wow wow. Okay, so this is my before of the front. As you can see, my right arm is like significantly bigger than my left. I don't know why, because my left arm is my weaker arm, but this right here, not my favorite spot on my body, so hopefully Tunde can help me out with that. But yeah, day 1, I'm gonna do a little warm-up and then we'll get it started. So bye. So far, I don't want to say it's been easy, but it has been kind of. I don't know. I mean, I feel like maybe I could go up in my weights a little bit. That might help. Who knows? I am supplementing it with arms and light weights, so we'll see if there's any real results at the end of the month. But I also decided, instead of just being like, oh, this is my arm, I should probably measure it. But I don't really know exactly how to do that. Will you stop? Not everything is a toy for you. When you have cats, they just think everything is a snake. Yeah, I'm not really exactly sure how to do this, but I'm gonna try my best. So I'm gonna say at the widest part of my arm, my left arm is about 15 inches. And then let's try to do it on this side. It's gonna be harder. Also about 15 inches, so that's weird. I feel like my right arm looks bigger, doesn't it? I've got like a bigger, like, fat flap down here, but whatever. Hey guys, guys, so it's Wednesday. We're at week 3, day 1 of the Tunde arm program. Definitely feeling it in my shoulders, my triceps. That was a big focus in yesterday's 15-minute class. So I'm just gonna try to make it through today. I figure we'll do an arm measurement. I highly doubt that I've had any change. The only way to measure your progress is to measure it, right? So last week, my arms were each 15 inches around. So we'll see what I get this week. So yeah, left arm is still at 15. To be completely honest, a lot of this arm program doesn't really work on biceps. It's a lot of triceps and shoulders. So I don't really know what the point of me doing this is, other than people said I didn't do enough like measurements in my 30 days video. So here I am measuring. Okay, so this one's actually 14.5. So my right arm has shrunk about 1/2 inch around. My left arm doesn't seem to have. Those of you who live in big cities and film, how? Anyway, that's where we are. 15 on this side, 14.5 on this side, and we're about to start week 3, day 1, and I think I'm on, let's see what week of the arms and lightweights I'm on. Week 20 of arms and lightweights. So I can't believe I've been doing that for 20 weeks. Anyway, let's get into it. Let's do it today. Okay, just a quick mention, that was the hardest class of the program yet. Maybe the hardest shoulder class I've taken with Peloton. It was a high plank, 8-minute progressive EMOM on all shoulders. So starting with 4 moves, 5, and 6, 7, 8, and 9, and 10 in a minute, and then another high plank. And my shoulders are on fire, and I love it. Hey guys, welcome to week 4, the last week of this Tunde arms program, which honestly should be called Tunde shoulders. I should have known because I take her arms and lightweights classes 3 times a week and she loves a shoulder burn, but this has been a lot of shoulder work. So I feel like maybe the measuring of my upper arms hasn't been like the best way to track my progress with this program for you guys, but like whatever, that's what I've been doing, so that's what I'll continue to do. It's Wednesday, so let's do an arm measurement. I remember last week my left arm was still like 15 inches and my right was 14.5-ish, so let's see where we're at. This is really hard to do by yourself, so this is like an estimate. This is like my best guess, not necessarily accurate. If you are a pro measurer and you see me, no you don't. Okay, so left arm, we are at 14 inches this week. So maybe I mismeasured last week? That seems like a lot for a week. I don't know. This is what I'm saying. This is just an estimate. Who knows? It could be exactly the same as when I started. Alright, and right, we have 14. So whether that's exact or not, I think I can safely say that I am losing fat or toning my arms. Maybe I should have had someone else help me. Maybe I should have done this professionally. I don't know, but anyway, my shoulders are still burning from Monday, and I really don't want to do this. But I'm almost there. 3 more classes left, and then it's over. I'll probably do it again, honestly. I'll probably start the program again because pretty good arm burner. Let's get into it. Okay, so you just watched snippets of the whole 4-week program. Obviously, I can't show you guys everything of every day. You're just gonna have to try it out yourselves to know exactly what all the classes are. Let's see my final arm measurements, I suppose. We can do that, and then talk about everything else that we want to talk about. So I'm gonna grab my measuring tape and take off my cute little flannel here, my emotional support flannel to cover up my belly. Okay, so I'm just gonna show you. I don't know if I actually did this at all in the beginning. This is what my arms look like. Obviously, like, I'm still fat. There's still gonna be fat there, like, whatever. The program was only 4 weeks. It's not like a magic cure, but okay. So still 14 and a half, same as last week, and 14 and a half, same as last week. So in the last week, there wasn't really much change, which is fine. It is whatever. So let's talk about the program. I don't want to scare you, but it was hard. It was really difficult. So basically what I did, I would take the classes on, because there's 3 per week. I would take them Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I also do arms and light weights on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So I would do my 10-minute arms and light weights as kind of like a warm-up for the program, then jump into the program. Most of the classes are 10 minutes long, and then there's 1 or 2 15-minute classes, and then the last class of the whole program is a 20-minute class. It's the only 20-minute class in the entire program. Right off the bat, I wish the classes were longer. I feel like if they were all 15 minutes or even better, all 20 minutes, I feel like that would have just been like a better overall design of the program. But the 10 minutes is fine. I think it's good for people who maybe don't have a lot of time or like don't want to just be working out their arms for that long. The sort of like benchmark, the sort of fitness test, the most repeated thing in the program that you use to track your progress with was a 3-minute AMRAP, which stands for as many reps or rounds as possible. So in those 3 minutes, you just over and over and over again, 10 bicep curls and 10 tricep push-ups. So in the first week, I got 2 rounds in. So that means in 3 minutes, I did 20 bicep curls and 20 tricep push-ups. In the second week, I got through 2.5. So that was 30 bicep curls and 20 tricep push-ups. In the third week, I got through 3 full rounds. So 30 bicep curls, 30 tricep push-ups, and then by this last week, this class today, I ended up at 4.5 rounds. So that was 50 bicep curls, 40 tricep push-ups in 3 minutes. That, I think, is a much better way to track progress through the program than measurements, obviously, because the composition of your body has so much more to do with than just muscles, right? Like, you can't spot target fat. You know, you can't, if you're not in a calorie deficit, you know, like all those things, which I don't like to talk about, I'll go into it. So I encourage you, and she will as well, if you're doing the program, to write down how many rounds you get when you're doing that benchmark AMRAP so that you can see class to class, week to week, if you are improving. Another way that I tracked my progress through the program, and you can kind of see it a little bit in the previous part, I tend to do drop sets, which is where I start with a heavier weight for the first round or 2, and then if I can't continue with that weight, I drop down to a lower weight. In the beginning of the program, a lot of the things, besides like bicep curls, honestly, a lot of the moves, I was using either my 4-pound weights or 4 and 2 at the same time, so making a 6-pound. So by the end of the program, I was using 10s for pretty much everything. I probably today could have gone up to maybe like a 12.5, a 15 for a couple of things. I don't have that weight in my Peloton stuff, and I hate my other weights, so I just tend to not reach for them. That's a better way. And I know like 10's not even that heavy. Like Tunde was using like 10s, 15s, 20s, I believe, and a lot of you are probably a lot stronger than me and are like, oh my god, like you only made it up to 10 pounds, and I get that, but that was another part of my progress, was just being able to do the same movements and the same amount of reps with a higher weight count. So that's also with the as many rounds as possible, the benchmark test. Not only did I move up how many rounds I was able to get in, I was also went up from 6 pounds to 10 pounds. And finally, another thing that just blew my mind that I was able to do, and again, I don't want to tell you this to scare you out of the program, but twice during the program, so in 2 separate classes in 2 separate weeks, you do an AMRAP, a 3-minute AMRAP, where you do 40 push presses, which is where you do a small squat down and then push up, and once you're done with the 40 push presses, you do burpees until the end of the 3 minutes. When she said 40 push presses, I thought she was kidding. I was like, there's no way in hell that I'll be able to do that. Not only was I able to do it, I was able to do it twice. So that's a total of 80 push presses in one class and then again in another class using 10-pound weights and then doing burpees for the remainder of the 3 minutes. There's usually about 2 minutes, a minute, 45 seconds worth of burpees. Not gonna lie, my burpees were very, very slow. Some of them I walked my feet in instead of jumping. A modification is boundary and a boundary is sexy. Robin our zone. But I did them. So the first class, the first round, I think I got like 7 burpees in each round. And then today when we did it again, I actually got in 12 burpees in the time between the end of the push presses and the end of the 3 minutes. So I definitely leveled up for sure throughout this program. The composition of my arms has not changed very much. I didn't really expect it to. Like I said, it's only 4 weeks and it's only 3 times a week. They're definitely stronger. They are sore as hell. My shoulders hate me right now. I really like the program a lot. I'm going to repeat it, and I'm really hoping that they bring Tunde on into the strength rotation because she's such a great instructor. She's so fun. She plays great music. You find yourself doing things in her class that you didn't think you were going to be able to do. She really pushes you to just give it a shot, and I think she would just be a very welcome addition to the strength rotation. I would love to take more classes with her. All of that is to say, if you've never worked out your arms before in your life, give this program a shot. If you work your upper body out every single day, if you're absolutely jacked, give this program a shot. At the very least, you're gonna have fun for 10 minutes. It's gonna be a good time and you're gonna get a good sweat going. Yeah, that's my review, my overview of the program. Like I said, it should be becoming available to everybody in the following weeks. Right now, it's only available on the guide. You can use the links via Pillow Buddy, but if you do so that way, then you don't get credit for the program. You don't get the badges. So if those things are important to you, then just wait, if you don't have the guide, a couple weeks for the program to be released to the entire Peloton community. And that's all I got for you guys. I am going to get out of here. I'm gonna go do this program again. I'm gonna get absolutely ripped. I'm gonna look just like Tunde. I cannot wait. I love you guys so much. I will see you very, very soon right here in my next video. Bye.